Oh boy, guys, I'm trying to sit you on my backpack. Lucky me, I filmed a whole another intro. This is my third one, and this is just how video making goes sometimes. I forgot to turn the the microphone on. Anyways, long story short, I've got to get more water, which I'm at a truck stop right now, which I showed you in my last video where I stopped in Monticello, Utah. That's where I am right now. And I am on my way to Austin, Texas. This is day 2. I picked out my route, which I will show you later, but this morning I woke up, it was 21 degrees outside, and I slept with my truck off again, so I woke up at like 2:40 a.m. Pacific or Eastern time. Now it's 4 o'clock Eastern time. It was just, I definitely had to turn on the truck to get it to warm up, and it did not really want to start this morning, which was interesting. It started just fine. It was just a little bit, it didn't want to. I don't know. Anyways, there is this thing that I watched this morning that I wanted to talk to you guys about. By the way, this is chai tea, which I put like a little bit of creamer in it, and it tastes so good because it's like a vanilla chai that I use. And one of my friends from Pakistan told me that, hey, chai tea is redundant because over there they just call it chai. Chai is tea, so therefore chai tea doesn't really, it's like tea, it doesn't make any sense. So I thought that was interesting. And then also this morning I watched a video by this monk. He might have been Hindu, or I don't know. I assumed, which is wrong of me, but long story short, what he said was interesting. He talked about how he only eats 1 meal a day, and how doctors have said to him, no, you should be eating like, every, 4 or 6 hours or so. This research came out, and it showed that, cancer cells, we already knew, eat 3 times as much as regular cells. And so he saw that the research showed that eating once a day can help starve the cancer cells because they need the food to survive. And I thought this was so interesting because he's been eating 1 meal a day this whole time, and now they're saying it's healthy, so he's kind of like laughing at it. And I felt kind of validated by that because I eat once a day on the truck, and people have always told me, no, you should be eating like so many times a day, whatever. But like I eat a big meal, like, and for some reason I have always had the habit of just eating 1 meal, just because I'm just so busy with everything else on the truck and driving that I eat 1 meal and then I go to sleep and I am satisfied, more than satisfied, and I wake up and I feel fine. I'm not really a morning eater, but just, I guess, food for thought for this morning. It's officially been 10 hours and 35 minutes since I went off duty, so we're gonna go inside and yeah, get ready and let's go. I don't know if you can see this, but like this place filled up last night. There's several trucks next to me over here. There's a couple of trucks right there behind the trucks that we saw in my last video. And then there's a lot more next to me, which you can't even see them. So, but they all have their lights off and stuff. The truck stop, or the gas station, I guess, is over there. That building with the light in the distance you can see. I actually think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna get out here. It's too dark and I don't have anything to protect me, so I think I'm gonna go down to the Maverick around the corner and go there instead. It might be a bit of a walk, but I think it's probably worth it. So, I changed my mind because I saw that there's these fuel islands back here. They're small, but at least they're lit. So, I'm gonna go in here and get some water. Then we'll be on our way. You know me. We always gotta appreciate the sunrise, so. Hopefully we can see it pretty well. Oh my gosh, look at my window. So gross. So I'm gonna clean those off real quick. So I stopped in Milan, New Mexico. I think that's where I am. But something important that I think like we should talk about, just in general, about driving. A lot of people feel like they have to drive like 7 or 8 hours before they can stop or something like that. Psh, I don't believe in that. I like to take my, oversized load. Bro, I can move. I don't know if you can see all that happening next to me. Dude can drive. I've been driving, like, total drive time, 4 hours and like 30 something minutes. And I felt myself getting super tired. Not only that, I really want to cook. But I'm not going to, not right now. I'll cook tonight, but to the point, my back was hurting and I was getting kind of bored and tired, like boredom tired, and I don't like that feeling. Nobody does. So I decided, well, hell, I'll just stop. I'm going to get up out of my seat, most important part. Get up out of my seat and walk around. But first, I'm actually just gonna eat my lunch. Then I'm gonna get up and walk around, because it's always important that after you eat something to get up and walk around so you can like kind of start your metabolism, so that way it doesn't put you to sleep while you're driving. And then things to like kind of stay away from while you're driving is like bread, rice, like meals that are heavy in this while you're driving, because they can kind of put you to sleep sometimes. But I love my bread and my rice. I absolutely love potatoes too, if you know anything about my videos. Why are you dinging so much? Sorry, my friend is like a little bit, he's like 150 miles from me right now, and there's no way, one, I'm not gonna catch up to him, and two, I'm not going the same direction as him. I'm gonna turn off before I even get to where he is, so I'm like, so he's texting me. Anyways, I'm just gonna make lunch now and enjoy that and then take a walk around. Alright, so I finished my walk. I try to hit all 4 corners of like what I deem the corners of the truck stop to be. And I picked myself up some popcorn, which I already showed you. And now we're gonna head on our way. I wanted to kind of tell you how long it took me to do all this. I have been off duty for an hour. So I feel a lot better and I feel ready to drive, and I think that should be the goal. And everybody should kind of just listen to their body and do what they need to do to stay awake on the road. So that's my 2 cents for today. So let's get going. Alright, so I wanted to do something a little different this time. On my trip, I took some routes where I got to go through some really cool towns. Some of them are very, very small. And I just wanted to be able to share that with you guys, because it's not something I've done before in the past, but it's something I want to do now and continue to do in the future. So let me know if you like it. So this first town that I get to go through here is Encino, New Mexico. Now, I don't have a ton of good footage, and that's because I don't have my GoPros with me, and I am planning on putting them on the front of my truck the next time I go out, so bear with me. The cool thing about this town, though, is that it had an estimated population of 78 people as of 2019, which is incredible, and the whole village is only 2 square miles. The other thing that I learned about this town is that the name Encino means oak in Spanish, and please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. It was named after the oak trees that used to cover the land. There was also a spring that ran through the town a long time ago, which has since dried up due to underground well pumping, which I learned from a town that I actually go through later on in this video. A fun fact about Encino is the governor of New Mexico in 1927, R.C. Dillon, was from here. Now we're heading into Vaughn, New Mexico. It's a little bit bigger than Encino. It had an estimated population of 397 people as of 2019. It was named after a civil engineer, Major George W. Vaughn. He incorporated the town in 1919 with a population of 888 people as a Southern Pacific Railroad town. Before the incorporation of the town, there was an addition of a second railroad in 1907, which increased the town's importance, which probably led to them incorporating it. Before the addition of both of the railroads, though, Vaughn was originally a stopover for the Stinson Cattle Trail in the 1880s. And a fun fact about this town, they still have an operating high school football team with 6 people. They have a 6-man football team, which I heard is actually pretty common in small towns, but I've never heard of it before, so I thought it was really unique and I added it. Also, guys, if you want to check for more stuff on any of these towns, I have links down in the description below where I got my sources and where you can check for more. Alrighty, Roswell, New Mexico. I have dubbed this the UFO town. It has a population of 48,000 people as of 2010. It is the 5th largest city in New Mexico, and here's why I have dubbed this the UFO town. On a 4th of July weekend, the Roswell UFO Festival had its debut. It was the 50th anniversary of the 1947 Roswell incident. There was a recovery of a weather balloon near Corona, New Mexico by the U.S. Army Air Force, which became conspiracy involving a UFO because during the time of the event, the Army's initial report stated the recovery of, in quotes, flying disc, a phrase which they later retracted and swapped out for conventional weather balloon. So, since then, there have been many movies and shows and books and other media created about this particular incident, but the town is also full of exhibits, museums, and attractions all dedicated to UFO history and events that happened in Roswell or in the surrounding areas. So that's pretty cool. Check it out if ever you have time to stop there. Alright, I'm going through Tatum, New Mexico now, which is off of US 380. It has a population of 829 as of 2019, and it is only 1.6 square miles, which is smaller than Encino. It's incredible. But I can't find anything about Tatum online, so please help me in the comments down below. Add whatever you can find about Tatum, New Mexico, and let's uncover this mystery of this town because I can't find anything and I really need your help on this one. Alright guys, I am ending my day in Plains, Texas. It has a population of 1,655 people as of 2019. It was settled by a family named Miller, but was founded by someone named W.J. Luna. He took to naming the town. He also awarded the town land for a cemetery in which his wife was the first person laid to rest, which is kind of eerie. A cool fun fact though about this town, and I hope to visit it next time I go through, is that there's something called a bonus shack there. It was built in 1903, and the shack's purpose was originally a place where settlers stayed to await their land to be awarded to them. The building is now maintained as a museum. So, check it out if ever you go through there. Unfortunately, I didn't film an ending for this vlog, but I hope you guys enjoy this sunset I captured before I drew my curtains. And let me know if you enjoyed this and if I should do more things like this. As always, I appreciate you. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.